Hello everybody, I hope you're really well. I'm sorry I took a bit of time off last week. I just had a really busy weekend and then I was due to have a really busy working week. So I just thought rather than stretch myself a little bit too thin, I'll take a little bit of time out, bit of recuperation, just a little bit of getting things sorted. But I'm back, I'm a bit more rested. I say that I spent a lot of time in my garden yesterday and decided in all of that heat it would be a really good idea to move a lilac bush. So I must admit I ache in places I'd forgotten I had, but it's fantastic to be back and I missed you all very much. So here we are. I've got the Energy Oracle cards out again, so I absolutely love this deck. It's that one for those of you who've seen my decks a little bit. So I'm just going to give them a bit of a knock to clear the energy. So I'm just going to give them a bit of a shuffle and just see what I can find for us for this week. So throw one on the floor. Bear with me while I go grab that. So what do we have? Okay, so we've got a little bit of indecision going on along this week. So potentially we've got some pathways that are coming at us. So this could be anything from career choices to you're moving home. You've got a couple of home choices. You found a couple of properties that you both like. So this is just all about those decisions that we have to make and those choices and how we're going to make them. I think one of the things that I do find when it comes to decisions, quite often there's never technically a wrong decision. It can feel like it at the time. You know, we've all taken that job and then about a month or two in gone, what on earth did I do? Why have I done this? But actually a lot of what we do when we have those sort of pathways put to us is we're there for a reason, we're there to learn a lesson. So this is what this is all about this week. This is all about sort of those decisions and indecisions and not necessarily knowing what we're going to do. But I'm just going to see if there's anything else that's going to come with that. What were you? Okay. So that's fallen out is this one. This is all about appreciating those decisions and appreciating those pathways that we take. So I think whatever pathway and whatever sort of you're struggling to make that decision about this week, there isn't necessarily going to be a right or a wrong. There's just going to be different lessons that you can take. But I think one of the key things that certainly I've learned over the last sort of few years of my journey is that every step you take, every pathway you decide, you know, you can sit there and you look at something and go, I don't want to go down that road, I'll take that one instead. Sometimes that's not always the way, and you've got to appreciate that, and you've got to understand that actually that's happened for a reason. I had a very strange dream once, and for those of you who know me personally, know that I dream quite vividly. I dream quite lucid dreams as well. And the dream I had was I was with my mum and we were walking through a woodland and we came to a fork and we looked down one pathway and it was very overgrown. There were fallen trees. We'd have had to have climbed over a lot. It looked quite a difficult path, whereas the other one looked a lot easier. So we started obviously down the easy path because that's what you do, right? And we got so far down there and there was this elderly chap, Merlin-esque figure, shall we go with? So you think like the long cloak and the beard and everything. And he just looked at us and went, ladies, I know you think this is the right path, but you need to take the other one. And I thought, okay, that's my life lesson. And I think really when you come up with this sort of indecision and you come up with these multiple pathways that you can take, actually go with what your gut says. It's very rarely wrong. We just taught to not trust those sort of gut instincts anymore, but actually just appreciate the journey that you're on. And whilst we have, you know, like I said, we've all had those instances where you go, what on earth possessed me to take this or do this or go this way or accept this offer? You know, there's reasons for everything and you just have to trust and appreciate the process. So, you know, when you do make that decision, take a step back, sit, listen to what your gut instinct says and actually go with what that is telling you, because quite often it is the best way. Obviously, if it is a financial situation and you really aren't sure of what to do, there are people like independent financial advisors. Get advice from those people around you that actually have knowledge about that situation, and perhaps that's going to help you make those decisions. So that's potentially what you've got coming, and what we've all got coming this week is a little bit about indecision, a little bit about picking which choice and which pathway we need to go down. But just remember that it's always worth appreciating the journey, even if you're not enjoying it at the time. I think that's the thing. You know, we always get to a situation where you've come out to the other end and you go, okay, I can appreciate it now just purely because I understand what I needed to learn. So that's what's in for us this week. If you have any questions or you need to kind of reach out to me, do feel free to. Sorry, I thought I heard something outside, which is why there was a really long pause. But just a few things from me. I have booked in my Reiki Master level, so I'm going to be doing that with my own Reiki Master, a lovely lady called Sakmet. So I'm doing that next month, which will hopefully enable me to put a bit more content out when it comes to the Reiki. The Reiki is really hard because obviously with my readings and with that element of it, it's very easy to demo it for you. But actually the sort of healing aspect is a little bit trickier. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of sit down and come up with a few ways that I can kind of show you that and sort of show you what the experience is like. But if you do have any questions, let me know. You know where I am. I am back as normal this week. So we'll be doing a bit of pick of the week, sort of Wednesday, Thursday, and just going from there, and I'll see what else comes into brain this week, and I'll let you guys know. Have a fantastic time, and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.